until the day I die, looking up at the sky, without a single point of shame, even in the wind stirring the leaves. I suffered, with a heart that sings of stars. I must love all dying things, and I must walk the path given to me. Tonight too, the stars brush against the wind. Yun Dongju. Prologue. The first encounter, and comfort. I can never forget the thrill of reading Yun Dongju's prologue for the first time in my youth. I stood for a long time before the line, even in the wind, stirring the leaves. I suffered. My heart, which couldn't tolerate even trivial mistakes, was captured perfectly in the poem. There was someone else like me. It was both a realization and a comfort. The world where I thought I was uniquely sensitive, where only I whipped myself excessively, crumbled in that moment. The poet had already expressed this anguish long ago, in language far clearer and more beautiful than mine. For a while, I lived with excited emotions. Just the fact that I wasn't alone gave me strength. The shackles of perfectionism. Looking back, I lived obsessed with mistakes, faults, and the accompanying sense of responsibility. I lost sleep over small errors, repeatedly ruminating on past events and driving myself relentlessly. I believed that pursuing perfection was a virtue, and that allowing no room for error was proof of sincerity. At one point, I mistakenly thought everyone lived this way. I believed that everyone reflected on themselves at every moment, striving for a life without shame. But as I went through life, I realized some people are indifferent to mistakes, and others easily avoid responsibility. It's not a matter of right and wrong, but simply that people have different standards and sensibilities. The issues of mistakes, judgment, and forgiveness are endlessly addressed in the Bible, in films, in songs. That's how many people ponder and care about this topic in their lives. I too wandered through the maze of this problem for a long time, finding balance. After much contemplation, I established a standard: healthy strictness for myself, gentle kindness toward others. After engraving this sentence in my heart, the world began to look a little different. The dark atmosphere surrounding me lifted, and my heart became lighter. Of course, maintaining this balance isn't easy. The moment I deviate even slightly from this standard, waves begin to surge in my heart. If I become too lenient with myself, laziness creeps in. If I become too strict with others, relationships crumble. Sometimes people try to cover up my mistakes. It was goodwill, consideration, but each time, feelings of guilt and discomfort washed over me instead. I couldn't bear that weight. As such experiences accumulated, I made a promise. Never again would I create situations that burden others with such responsibility. There are people in the world who are unfazed by such things, but I wasn't one of them. Discovery of empathy. On the other hand, words I had carelessly uttered came back to me. Would they really be hurt by something like that? It's nothing, really. But when I actually experienced similar situations, I was surprised by the unexpected hurt I felt. Those things that seemed like nothing were never light matters to those involved. I learned this too late. That's when I realized how important it is to understand others' hearts. Just because I don't feel it doesn't mean it's a trivial matter. The margin of 98%. Yun Dongju's prologue made me dream of a life without shame. How noble is the poet's resolve without a single point of shame. But I've learned that pursuing a perfect 100% can sometimes be poisonous. Instead, I learned a margin of 98%. That it's okay not to be perfect, that mistakes are allowed, and that doing one's best despite this is enough. The remaining 2% is space for acknowledging the imperfection we must have as humans. I remain strict with myself, but ensure that strictness doesn't strangle me. I approach others with a warm heart, while always reflecting on whether I am being irresponsibly lenient. In the balance of mistakes, understanding, and generosity, I walk my path. Tonight too, the stars brush against the wind. The stars that poet Yun Dongju gazed upon are now shining outside my window as well. The poet said, with a heart that sings of stars, I must love all dying things. I think I now understand the meaning a little, that I must love both my imperfect self and others who make mistakes. That this is the true first step toward a life without shame. The stars whisper to me tonight too. Walk your path, without shame. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video.